All right, we've seen quite the week of the box office here. Now, everything is kind of failing on a big level, even though the Hunger Games took the top spot, and even though they're saying that the Marvels is really actually a success because it had the best opening ever from a black female director. Everything is low. Everything's down. People are not going to the movies. Nobody's interested in seeing these movies. And I don't see a nice end to the year from Hollywood. I can't believe I went to the previews. They're doing a Willy Wonka like origin prequel movie. What the heck? They're really out of ideas, people. And this is what it comes down to. We need completely different people to overhaul this culture. I mean, the folk making movies now are just out of their freaking minds. And that's what we're seeing. And we're seeing the results of that. The audience is not interested in this whatsoever. And we'll get into the news in just a moment. My name is John Delarose. I'm a #1 best-selling author and award-winning comic creator. And I've got Top Grift right here. This is a comic about a guy who's overcoming all of the ills of online. And of course, he does so by becoming his own man. It's really good. And it's got art from Injustice drawer artist Mike S. Miller from DC Comics, and we did a wonderful job here. This is going to be one of the best comics of the year. Don't miss it. It's on Fund My Comic, and this is in the description below. Thank you so much for, of course, watching. Here it is. The box office. Hunger Games prequel lands on top with 44 million. Marvel's collapses with historic 79% drop. That's right, historic 79% drop. I've never seen a movie collapse this bad. Now, I predicted this last week that the Hunger Games would kill all momentum from the Marvels. I said I'm actually excited because it's gonna really put Disney in a tight spot. It's gonna be worse than people even expect, and I was absolutely correct in that take. Now, the Hunger Games did not exactly hit the Marvels with 44. Marvels hit 46, so it was really close. But anybody who would have gone and seen the Marvels this weekend went and saw the Hunger Games instead, because the Marvels was trying to market towards that teen girl YA audience. They'd missed the mark on every single level, while the Hunger Games does have that. Now, the Hunger Games is still failing because if you look at the old stuff with Jennifer Lawrence, it was making 150 million on its opening week, but this is now down to, this is a third of that. Now, you can blame the economy, you can blame whatever. The truth is, Rachel Zegler does not command an audience like Jennifer Lawrence does. She is not that. Now, I thought she did a phenomenal job in the film. I did a review of this. Please go watch that this weekend. I liked the movie quite a bit. I thought it was really good. But at the same level, like Jennifer Lawrence just has that gravitas that people wanted to go see her. This is not the case with Rachel Zegler. Of course, her online comments don't help either because she just makes everybody mad at her all of the time through this. Ironically, this was not actually even a movie about her. It was a movie about Snow. So the guy is actually the lead in this and actually takes most of the role in the entire movie, despite all of their marketing. But that's the ticket here. Their marketing is failing because people go see movies on opening weekend based on excitement from marketing. They don't know whether the film's good or not. Word of mouth has not gotten out that point. On the opening weekend for Marvels and this, people knew they didn't want to see it just based on their marketing attempts. The marketing was failed. The Marvels we saw, what they tried to do with it was, hey, remember Endgame? Endgame was really cool, and Captain Marvel was an Endgame. Please check out this movie. That's exactly because they knew that they didn't even have a movie. There was no real compelling reason to see the movie out there. The Hunger Games marketing was, of course, trying to paint Rachel Zegler as the whole deal, like it's a girl movie, and it wasn't even that. That's failing because what they've done is they've turned off all of the male audiences from going and seeing what these should be, let's be honest, action movies. So yeah, they've got their marketing towards the women out there, but what are women really looking forward to in movies? They're mostly looking forward to romance movies, dramas. They want like a Downton Abbey, or they want some sort of a romantic comedy at the end of the day. They want to force the guys into the seats for that. And those will happen. When you get those kind of movies out there, they'll go see them. The girls don't want to just go see action movies. And this is where Hollywood's really just shit the bed over the last few years. So Marvels, of course, now that they do have that word of mouth, nothing collapses this badly without word of mouth going, this is a bad movie. So despite the shills online who work for Marvel or just their subsidiaries, or the people who are getting paid from the access media like Screen Rant or like that, everybody is reporting that this is just a terrible movie, and that's exactly what's happening. So I expect the Hunger Games not to have quite as bad of a drop this next weekend. The Marvels is about to just get erased from history as one of the most dismal failures Disney's ever had, and Hollywood all the way around is also failing. Now, something else is not in this headline. There's another failure this weekend. Trolls opened with another movie, a kids movie and all that, but they failed at marketing that too. Trolls actually had its lowest opening of the franchise as well. They've botched all these franchises. They've killed all the goodwill out there with just these actors being just babies who are just awful that nobody actually wants to see. There's no leading people who people are like, wow, that's the Katharine Hepburn of this generation that I'm like in love with and I'll go see everything. Doesn't exist anymore. And it's all because who Hollywood's casting. And the real secret behind all of this, guys, is they've been casting based on diversity for the last 10 years, and diversity does not sell. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.